So my name's Anita Hansen. I work in disability services, and I'm kind of representing, I think, a number of student affairs programs in trying to get the word out about Read and Write Gold. The campus has purchased a site license for Read and Write Gold, and the goal is hopefully to improve student learning. It's also available for staff and faculty to download. I'll talk a little bit more about that, but I have given you some information. A lot of that information you may find on an upcoming web page that's developed through IT, through disability services. But I've also given a number of links to more information about Read and Write Gold. The goal really is to try to get all of you to be sharing anytime you get a chance with students, spreading the word. Get the word out that this is a free software program for them to download. We'll talk a little bit more about how they can get a flash drive copy as well. So again, I'm representing student service departments, the campus really, in trying to educate people on how Read and Write Gold works. I'm not an expert by any means. I've watched a lot of the YouTube videos. I've gotten on the Text Help website, really just tried to learn what I can. But I think after today's session, you'll have a better idea of how the toolbar works. I think if you learn just a few things today, learn what the toolbar is about, learn how it works, because the program itself, the technologies within the program, they're all there. There's video tutorials and a number of the different features that you can teach yourself basically how it works. I spoke too soon. Today's objectives are right here. The toolbar. Pay attention to the toolbar. I might go a little bit over if you have time. I might go to 4:30 because there are so many video tutorials, and I really wanted to try to hit on a number of the key tutorials that I think will be really helpful for students. But there's at least 30 tools within this program, and a student may find that there's one that they're going to continue to go back to that works the best for them, or they might use more. But it's basically designed, the toolbar, that's exactly what it looks like. You can change the look of the toolbar within the program itself, but it will integrate with a number of different software, Microsoft Office Suite, Internet Explorer. Google Docs is a new feature in version 11 that's come out. It will work with Google Docs and Google Chrome. It also works within Firefox and Adobe Reader. And the benefits of Read and Write Gold, again, it's got study skills features, it's got reading features, it's got writing features, and it has research features. But it's really designed to improve reading fluency and comprehension. I'm going to show you a couple of their their text-to-speech tutorials that you'll get a better idea of what that will do for a student who maybe learns better auditorially. They like to hear things, maybe read along, but also listen. And again, I mentioned it has over 30 different tools in it. Once you get into the program, take a look at it, you'll see what all of those different tools are. The makers of the program have done a really good job of separating out the specific features. Like if you only want study skills features, you can click on the toolbar, and I'll show you that in a moment. If you only want writing features, you can click on the toolbar, it will show that. The pronunciation tutor, I think, is a key feature for students that are second language learners or English language learners. There's a handful of tools in here that are designed to help improve ESL students and their comprehension of the English language. Users can also create audio files. They can convert text to audio for play on an MP3 player, an iPod, as an example. And just more features. We're going to see a handful of these today, but these are all the various features. You've got a copy of the PowerPoint information you can you share with other people, but it gives you a sense of everything that's in this program. There's just far too much for me to be able to share in 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm going to just get what I can in. So how does this NDSU community get access to this? And Amber, if I'm wrong on any of this, let me know, because things have changed a little bit in terms of how people can actually get a flash drive copy. Right now, students can download the PC version on the campus's web page at the ITS software page. I've got the link set up. It's going to actually take me right to the page where you can get the download. But basically go to Information Technology Services, click on Software out to the left. The software then will, you'll go to Software Download, and it'll take you to this page. And you can log in using your credentials. Scroll down, and Read and Write Gold is available to download to a PC. And that's basically all students will need to do. They'll need to meet system requirements with their computer to be able to do that. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes, I think, to run through everything to get the download onto your computer. The one thing that it will do, when it's downloaded and you go in to open up the software, it's going to tell you that you need an authorization code. You will not need an authorization code. There's no code numbers to put in there, even though it tells you that. If they just hit, I don't know if it's accept or okay or whatever, without typing in any numbers, any code, just hit okay and then it'll kick in and it won't give you a reminder. I think the reminder that it gives you is you have 24 of 25 authorizations to use. I mean, it says it's going to limit how many times you can use it. You don't need a code to do that. So, and I don't know if that's something we can do something with or not, but
let's see if we can fix that so it will tell them.
The other thing, the Mac version is not yet available for download. I can't give you the real information on when that would be available, but all students need to do to get a Mac copy is to go to TLMC, room 150, I believe 150 or 150C. They can purchase their own flash drive Mac version. They can also purchase a PC version if they choose.
We cannot change that.
We changed it again from yesterday?
No, I think it's still the same from yesterday.
Okay.
Where they'll come to the TLMC and
Yes.
actually purchase
From the
that
TLMC.
there. Yes.
Yes. Students will purchase a flash drive with the Mac version or the PC version on it. They'll purchase it at the TLMC.
with their Bison bucks.
Yep, Bison card, they can swipe it. So the presentation that I'm giving today is primarily based on the PC version of Read and Write Gold. The Mac version looks much different, and I haven't done enough research on getting familiar with that one simply because I think the PC one is easier. Not that the Mac isn't, but the Mac does not have as many features either. It looks like there are around 20 or so features, and the PC is about up around 30 based on the little handout that you have here. This handout has all of the tools and what operating system the tools will work on. This is really handy just in terms of a short snippet about what the program is all about. And like I said today, one of the main videos I want to show you, it's about a 5.5-minute video. It's about the toolbar. When you open Read and Write Gold, the toolbar is the first thing that pops up, and from there you can learn a little bit more about how it works.
When you start Read and Write Gold, this toolbar will appear. You can move it anywhere around the screen. If you wish, you can dock the toolbar to either side of the screen. To undock the toolbar again, simply click on this icon.
You can also dock the toolbar to the top of the screen. You'll see if you click here that a menu appears. There's an option to change the current toolbar. There's a choice of 6 different toolbars. To change to another toolbar, click on it. This is the All Features toolbar, where all the features are accessible from the toolbar. The Reading Features toolbar is the main features you will use when reading. The Writing Features toolbar has the features you will need for writing. The Research Features toolbar has the features you can use when doing research. The My Features toolbar has been designed to be personalized to fit your specific needs. And this is the Study Skills Features toolbar, which has tools to help you when studying. If you simply click on the text help icon, it will move to the next toolbar. This will show which toolbar you have on screen. You can change the appearance of the toolbars. To do this, select General Options here. You can choose to switch on or off any of the features in the current toolbar. This way, you can make your own toolbar that includes the features you use regularly. You can change the style of the toolbar icons by changing the icon set from the Clear Style to Clear Style Color, Professional, or Fun. In addition, you can change the size of the toolbar and have text to explain what the icons are. Currently, it is set at large icons without text, but you can change it to small icons without text, small icons with text, or large icons with text. You can change the color of the toolbar here. You can open any application, and the toolbar will be there, ready to be used when needed. Understanding the toolbar icons. There are various icons on the toolbars. You'll not be able to see all the icons available in Read and Write Gold unless you have the All Features toolbar selected. If there isn't enough room on the screen for all the icons, click here to see the rest. By clicking on the icon, you will be able to access that particular feature. This is Spell Check, Prediction, Dictionary, Picture Dictionary, and Word Wizard. These three icons are for checking for words that sound the same or words that are easily confused. Next is the verb checker, followed by the calculator. The next 5 icons control the text-to-speech. Rewind, play, pause, forward, and stop. Next is the screenshot reader. Then the speech maker, followed by the daisy reader and pronunciation tutor. This is the scan icon, which is used to scan documents. Then the fact finder, fact folder, and fact mapper, followed by the screen masking and speech input. Next is the translator and PDF Aloud. These 4 icons are color highlighters. There's yellow, blue, green, and pink, followed by clear highlights and collect highlights. This is the vocabulary icon. Next is the word cloud and voice note. To access the help, click on this icon, and finally the text help icon. Beside many of the icons, you'll notice an arrow. By clicking on this arrow, you will see the drop-down menu for each feature. From these menus, you can select various options to adapt the feature.
At the end,
Speech.
going
You
back.
can have the text in your document read aloud to you.
I don't know how many of you noticed at the bottom of the arrow, it showed video tour. That's where you access the video link. I believe they're the same videos that they put on YouTube in terms of trying to educate people. What I wanted to do was, let's see if there's another port in here. I don't think there is. I wanted to open up Read and Write Gold, the flash drive that I have, but I don't. Actually, there is a spot here. Any questions on the toolbar? What you've seen thus far? And I've got some select videos. One of them is a text-to-speech, or it's called speech. Oh, great. It hasn't taken me. It's taken me to a different web page, actually. Let's go here instead. Texthelp.com is where you'll find more information about Read and Write Gold. The videos, everything are here. So the text-to-speech feature is one of the key features within this for individuals with maybe reading, struggle with reading or reading comprehension.
Speech. You can have the text in your document read aloud to you. To do this, click on the play icon.
Gladiator fights were first introduced in 264 BC at the funeral of a nobleman.
To stop it reading, click on the stop icon. The text is highlighted as it is read. This visual reinforcement helps to improve word recognition and comprehension. You can use the forward, rewind, and pause speech as required. Adapting the speech. It is possible to customize the speech to suit you. To access any of these settings, click here beside the play icon. From here, you can set the program to read back text by word, sentence, or paragraph. You can turn on or off the Speak as I Type option. And you can turn on or off screen reading, which will read all the menu items and icons. When you select Automatically Read Next Block of Text, you won't have to click on the forward icon to have the software read the next piece of text. Read the Web is used to read web pages. It is currently switched off. To switch it on, click on it. You will know it is switched on because now it has a tick beside it. When a web page is open in Internet Explorer, Firefox, or Chrome, and you hover your mouse over the text, it will be read aloud.
Readers and writers of all ages and abilities use Read and Write Gold's flexible set of support features directly within the programs they use every day.
In the speech options, you can adjust the voice settings. You can choose a different voice and change its speed and pitch. To check these settings, click on Test Voice. Here, you can choose to use the arrow keys on your keyboard to change the speed of the speech while it is reading. With this option on, you can use the up arrow to speed up the voice, and the down arrow key to slow down the voice.
This is your new voice. Is it okay?
The Say Like tab is where you can adjust the pronunciation of words in the program.
They go into a little bit more detail
This is
on how to change some of the settings within the speech. I'm going to skip that simply because I want to show you some other videos. But you'll see that the reading function is quite handy. If people have accessible Word documents and or want to read the web, the text-to-speech tool right here, this is the speech tool. I'm going to show you two other tools that allow users to read inaccessible text or read accessible text via a PDF document. And so one of those tools is called PDF Aloud, and it will read accessible documents within PDF, and let's see here how I can get to each of those. I'm just gonna close out. So this is PDF Aloud.
PDF Aloud. Read and Write Gold includes PDF Aloud to provide text-to-speech within any accessible PDF file. To use PDF Aloud, click on the PDF Aloud icon and open a PDF file. The PDF file will open, but PDF Aloud will not automatically display. To access the PDF Aloud toolbar, click on Extended, plug in PDF Aloud toolbar. The text-to-speech controls and options will be displayed here, including rewind, play, pause, forward, and stop. Click and speak, read by word, sentence, or paragraph, and options. You can have the document read aloud by clicking on the play icon.
Students will work cooperatively to become volcano hazards experts.
Use the rewind, pause, forward, and stop icons.
And so that's PDF Aloud. Again, it works within accessible PDF documents. Another really handy reader is called Screenshot Reader. Now, I've been told that it works within Blackboard. It will read the text that's in Blackboard by using Screenshot Reader, but it also will, the video will show you, but if you've got a document that you have scanned, saved on your computer, it can pull the text out of that document and read it. So this is called Screenshot Reader.
Screenshot Reader. Most text in any Windows application can be easily read using Read and Write Gold. However, there are some programs where the text is not easily available, such as text in pictures, or inaccessible Flash, or locked PDF documents. When you come across such text, you can use the Screenshot Reader. This is a picture with text in it. To use the Screenshot Reader, click on the Screenshot Reader icon. Select the area you would like to read by using the left click of the mouse and drawing a box around the text you wish to be read.
It doesn't show the box when you use it, but when
The
you
text
actually
is
have
read
it,
to you.
it captures it.
Ancient Greeks and Romans believed that volcanoes were under the control of gods. How else to explain the fiery spectacles that occurred without warning and with such destruction?
If you wish the text read again, click here.
Ancient Greeks and Romans believed that volcanoes were under the control of gods.
To close the box, click here. Adapting the Screenshot Reader.
So that's Screenshot Reader,
If you
very
wish.
handy. Variety of ways that students can get at text to be able to have it read back to them. I want to show you a couple of their study skills features. Two of them, one is called Vocabulary List Builder, and the other one is called Highlighter.
Vocabulary List Builder. Using the highlighters for manually entering words, you can create your own vocabulary list. Within the document, select and highlight any words that you wish to use. Now, click on the vocabulary icon. The list of words you have selected will be displayed here. You can add further words if you wish. Give them a subject or a title. Make sure Include Images is checked on if you want pictures to be displayed. Now, when you click OK, a document will automatically be created with your vocabulary list, which includes the word, its meaning, a symbol, and a note section.
Pretty handy.
Study skills.
I could have used this back
To
in
help
the
you
day.
study.
And highlighter is another interesting one. I trained individuals from the Center for Writers a week or so ago, and one of the peer tutors who was in there, I had asked them at the end of the session, do they see the benefit in this? I mean, we'll be able to relay this tool to the students that you're working with. And she was kind of more like, oh, this is going to be great for me. I mean, this tool here and this tool here, the two tools she just thought were going to be good in the work that she was doing as a student. So,
Study skills. To help you study, there are some simple tools, including color highlighters, that you can use in Microsoft Word, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, or Google Docs. There's a choice of 4 different highlighters: yellow, blue, green, and pink. To highlight a piece of text, select the text, and then click on the color you wish to use. For example, to highlight in yellow, select the text and click on the yellow, or blue, green, or pink. If you make a mistake and select something you don't want, you can use the Clear Highlights tool. You can collect all the information you have gathered by clicking on the Collect Highlights icon. Here, you can choose which colors that you'd like to collect. You can select in what order the collected highlights are displayed. You can set how the highlighted text is separated. If you wish to collect highlights from multiple documents, have this switched on. And you can choose to include the bibliography and its format here. When you click on OK, the requested highlighted text will be placed into a separate Word document.
so
PDF Aloud.
that was another handy feature. Got one more video, and then I was actually going to open up Read and Write Gold so you got a sense of it. Somebody had asked in a different training, how does this document read PowerPoints? You know, how can you get it to read PowerPoints? And I can give you a little demo of that, but it basically you just select the text that you want read, hit the play button, and it'll work for a couple seconds, and then it'll pull out that information and read it directly from a PowerPoint, which many of our students are getting copies of instructors' PowerPoints in their studies. It's a great way to have that information read to them. The last video I'm going to show you is just called Pronunciation Tutor. Kind of a handy tool for ELL students.
Pronunciation Tutor. The Pronunciation Tutor shows how words are pronounced, shows the syllables, and can display a moving mouth. To see how a word is pronounced, select the word and then click on the Pronunciation Tutor icon.
Geological.
As you can see, the mouth moves as the word is pronounced. Here, you can see how the word is broken into syllables. There is a range of different voices that can be used in the Pronunciation Tutor. For some voices, you'll be able to get additional information, such as the phonetics and example words in the advanced display.
Now that's either really fascinating or
Daisy.
kind of somewhat creepy, looking at the lips.
To answer to Daisy here.
So I've got a mobile version of Read and Write Gold. I'm just going to open it up, click on RW Mobile, and it'll take a few seconds to load. Really just kind of want to give you an actual visual of what it looks like on your computer screen. And so that's what it's going to pop up, and again, you make changes to all of it. You can undock it. You can dock it to either side of your computer screen or to the top, where you can undock it. But I wanted to just show you, like I mentioned, how it will read within a PowerPoint. So I'm just going to take some text, highlight it. Let's get it to the read features. Hit play.
Read and Write Gold is a customizable, easy-to-use toolbar that provides access to assistive technologies.
So, are there any questions? That is Read and Write Gold. And again, as many times as you come across students, please help relay that information that this is available. I know that the media release will be coming out very soon. It'll have key links in it, key information about Read and Write Gold, where students can go to get their own copy, or staff or faculty. It's free to students, the download, or the mobile versions are going to cost right around $12 to get the mobile version of a Mac or a PC. So thank you all for coming.
Are they going to include this on the 189 curriculum?
Are they going to include it on the 189 curriculum? Not that I know of, but our goal is to get connected with the individuals that are teaching those courses to at least share, yes, try to ask them if they'd be interested in training, and it might be something to share with our incoming students, yes. Yep. Thank you. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.